or, you know, Titanic was an interesting movie, but I'd rather not experience it. I'll just sleep with my life jacket on. It'll be fine.
Okay, we'll bring our own. If you're here, you already know that we're the Stout Moms.
And that's Diggory, over there.
Reading a book.
Playing with toys. We had to contain him.
Cage, contain.
He's contained. He's contained.
Entertain.
He's entertained. He's contained.
With his new balls that
He's into bouncy balls right now. He was playing with balloons and he kept trying to bite them, so we had to get something a little less poppable.
and a very large bouncy ball that I had won at Dave & Buster's.
Oh yeah, he had that one too, but too big.
Yeah, we
Too
needed
big.
something.
That was a little too big for his tiny hands. He likes these. Dig. Whoa.
I don't know how to explain it. I really don't remember everything. We've talked about him randomly even before Diggory was born. So, how would you explain it?
Oh, now I'm confused by all your yammering. Let's see. Well, we've always wanted to travel, and we've gone certain places separately growing up.
Yeah.
But traveling was always something on our mind, and we've gone back and forth whether or not we wanted to have more kids or not. And one of my things was, well, if we don't have any more kids, just have the one, we can afford to go places and travel. And I really want to make sure that his life is fulfilled and that he actually has experiences and he does stuff, you know. We're not just at home and we do little things. Like, I want him to have
Adventures.
an adventurous life, especially if he's the only one. So I've been making lists of cool places to go and cool times of year to go. And I thought it'd be cool to share it with people because maybe some people have other ideas or some people have went and it's not that fun, or, you know, everyone with COVID right now kind of wants to get out of the house, so maybe after COVID's over some people will be jotting down these lists. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
'Cause Allison hasn't heard. She's heard some of it, but she probably doesn't remember.
Or they're just by passing by, or
Yeah.
we're watching a YouTube video and she goes, "That's cool."
And I wrote it down. So, alright, here's my list. Alright, starting with Salem, Massachusetts in October. Yes.
That wouldn't be busy at all.
No, but who doesn't want to go trick-or-treating in Salem, Massachusetts on Halloween? That'd be awesome. Mind you, most of my ideas are for when Diggory's older. Maybe, what, 5, 6?
At least.
I'd say 5, 6.
Oh, hi. What are you doing?
I heard his name.
Hey.
Diggory's also very into jumping right now, so we might get a monkey
hair
show.
pulling.
So yeah, Salem, Massachusetts in October.
October. It's also your birthday.
His birth month. So I don't know, we'll go for a couple days. Just, I don't think it's good to go overnight. You probably have to go for at least a couple days.
Yeah.
Well, they have lots of tourist stuff anyway.
Like, you have to definitely have a cool Halloween costume.
Yeah, let him pick out whatever Halloween costume he wants, make a real thing of it. I looked it up before, and there are a lot more activities going on that time of year, obviously. They even have fireworks, which I thought was neat. So, I mean, we wouldn't be the only tourists there going, trick or treat, hi, we're from out of town. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other people. And he'll have fun just getting candy.
Right.
It won't be a, let's find a block with more than 2 houses that are open.
Because our block, nobody does it.
Except us.
Except us.
Not anymore. So what do you think?
I like it.
My only thing is,
It's definitely something you'd want to wait till he gets older
Well,
to understand even what Salem is.
yeah. Well, as I was kind of thinking, maybe for a younger kid, if you're going, we should bring someone else with us. Because some of the tours might be a little scary if we want to go on, like some of the ghost tours.
Yeah.
Or just some of the, you know how they like to, you know, turn on the scary factor of stuff, especially during Halloween.
Yeah, so you'll want to stay with him while I go with someone
I'm not
else.
talking like haunted houses. I'm talking like, you don't want to bring a 5, 6-year-old, walk through an old house and listen to them talk about how someone was, you know, buried under stones. He might not have fun with that. So, I don't know, maybe it might be good to bring another person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's next? Okay, Alright, this one's gonna be tricky.
Place 2.
It's, I don't know if it'll ever actually happen. I don't know much about it. I didn't Google much. Thanksgiving, what is it? The Macy's Day Parade in New York on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not popular or busy again at all. It is not something anybody does.
But they do have hotels on that street. So it is possible to stay in a hotel on that day. It's just probably almost impossible to get a reservation.
It's like staying there for
And
New
it's
Year's Eve.
It's expensive too, but I mean, once in a lifetime opportunity. What kid can say they've seen that and they don't live in New York and never have? And giant balloons, come on. He'll have a blast, and I think he could probably do that at any age.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
But again,
wanna be a
something you
little
want him to
older.
remember it.
That's what I said. A lot of these on the list are for when he's a little older and more aware of things, but you could do that at any age.
Yeah. Especially if you have a hotel room, it's...
Right. I mean, we could even go like a block or two over to a different hotel and walk. I mean, it wouldn't be safe at night. But we won't be out at night. And then we could see the city, obviously.
Yeah.
It'd be an excuse to go see the city.
Right.
It's a hard one. I mean, it would definitely be hard to get a reservation, but I think it'd be worth a try.
Yeah.
And what kid can say they've actually seen it? You know?
I mean, most people stay in New Jersey and then just drive over,
New
but
Jersey.
that's a little more difficult.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it simple.
Yeah,
not
you don't
cheap.
want to drive in New York.
This is not a cheap vacation idea. This one will cost you. But I mean, we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving.
No, not really.
So, something to
Do
do.
we eat?
I mean, we eat because who doesn't? We gotta eat.
Right.
What is he doing?
Going to sleep.
Good night.
Oh, he just sat on the toy and he's like, wait,
So what do you think of that one? What do you think of Macy's Day Parade?
Again, another one that's busy for that time of the year.
Some of them aren't.
But again, it's still a very cool thing that I would like to do,
I would
even
like to.
personally as myself.
A
So
life experience for our son. That's what I was going for.
life experiences for ourselves
Mostly
also.
him. I'm more worried about him. He can go
Oh,
out.
we're about to get
We're gonna
toyed.
get pummeled. You gonna throw ducks at us?
I buy you new toys and this is what you do with them? Hit us?
They're used. We don't have money for new toys. Why does he... Leave mommy alone. Come on.
Mommy's not a racetrack.
Where did it go?
Continuing on.
Okay, this one's a little cheaper. A little more
Number
boring.
3.
Number 3. Okay. Where is it?
I don't know. On your notepad.
I had to write down the state because people use those abbreviations and it bugs me. The Mall of America in Minnesota, and they also have a really good state fair in Minnesota. It's been on TV a couple times.
That sounds fun. I've always wanted to go to Mall of America.
I mean, I looked up Mall of America because it has a list of stores, and none of them really sounded that, like, I thought they'd have, like, cool stores.
Uh-huh.
Like, different stores you can't find anywhere else, like a teeny beanie store, or Dragons
Beanies or
Dragons Are Us, or, like, Sticker Palace. I don't know, something interesting.
They probably do have cool little stores that are just not listed online.
Because all that was listed was, like, 2 fashion books, 2 Forever
Because they-
21s, 2
They probably had to
JCPenney's.
pay to be listed on the online
Maybe.
thing.
Because
So
it all sounded very boring. It sounded like it was more like double of everything.
Mm.
And the state fair, it's been on Travel Channel a couple times. It
yeah,
shows
we
that-
always talk about state fairs. Want to go to different state fairs.
An easy thing to do. Let's see.
Have you ever been to Mall of America? Let
Yeah.
us know.
Is it any good? Should we bother? What's the parking like?
Probably $10 to park.
I was gonna say, how much is the parking? And this is good because we could do it separately too. We could make that 2 different trips.
Oh, yeah.
If we wanted or didn't have the money, we could do Mall of America almost over the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, that you don't really want to spend too many days at the mall, especially when we have a son. We don't have a teenage daughter.
And
the
there's
state-
like a ride and stuff inside
yeah.
of it. So it depends on what age he is.
But if we didn't have the money or didn't have the time, you could do them separately, and
Yeah.
that would be nice too. So it's nice to have options.
True.
So, okay, I don't know what number that was. 3.
Yes.
So this is 4. Okay, the Titanic Museum.
Number 3.
I thought it was a hotel too, and it's not. But I did find out that there's 2 of them, which is a little depressing. Because that means
It
it's
is.
a little more franchised. I thought it was a lot cooler than that.
Uh-huh.
But it might still
I
be
love
cool.
Titanic.
Allison loves the Titanic. I don't know why.
I love everything sad.
So there's one in Branson, Missouri, which I didn't know. But the one I've heard about is in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. So either one's
Yeah.
not too far.
Tennessee is a little closer to us, I think.
They're both like the same.
I don't know where Missouri is off the top of my head.
Right over next to Kentucky.
Oh yeah, so it's about the same.
One's a little more south and one's a little more right.
That's tricky. Well, both places have other stuff. I've heard of both.
Yeah.
Aren't they both kind of music-y? Isn't Branson kind of music-y too?
I don't know.
And Tennessee's music-y, and Dolly Parton, and it's Tennessee. Windy roads. That'll probably be something we'd have to wait for him to be way older, I think. Because
Did you spell
Yes.
Missouri misery?
I had to make sure I could pronounce it.
Misery.
Missouri. You gotta say it with an accent.
So it's in Branson, Missouri.
I wanted to make sure that I could pronounce things correctly.
Tennessee
For the
just
video.
gets a TN.
I know what TN is.
Missouri gets a
Missouri's
misery.
got eyes
So
and
this is
O's.
why she really wants to go to the Tennessee one.
'Cause I can't
Obviously,
spell.
subconsciously, she even wrote misery.
Because I can't spell Missouri.
Misery.
Missouri. Tennessee came first. And Pigeon. Pigeon
Oh.
Forge. Who doesn't like pigeons?
Pigeonton.
Pigeonton. You didn't care. Yeah, that might not be the best thing for little kids, but I thought that might be a cool short vacation.
Yeah.
Like that would be one like, hey, we have the money, let's go.
Right.
Because Tennessee is what, in one day, like half a day's drive, I'd say we leave early enough.
More than that. It's like. Oh, it depends. Like if you left at like 3 in the morning, you could get there probably by like 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
I
like
mean,
12, 13
my
hours.
family's
probably
driven
leave.
to Florida in one day.
Yeah, it's like
so,
24 hours to Florida.
So you could drive to Tennessee in a reasonable time.
Yes.
Not for that day only, but I'm saying
No,
for the
yeah.
weekend, if you go on like a Friday
Yeah, or
morning,
Thursday night.
you stay the weekend, it could be a
Yeah.
nice weekend trip. But I don't know how much fun he'll have. But I know you always wanted to go, and it's something cool.
Right, yeah. It's hot. Like Pigeon Forge, isn't that like where?
It's supposed to be something. There's some.
Isn't that where there's like lots of cabins and people like camp out in like mountains or
The one
something?
in-
I don't know. I really don't know what there is in other states.
The website for the one in Tennessee had a lot of packages. There's lots of other things you can do there. Like, they did have cabins, and there's some sort of diving thing you can do on the website. You can dive in the water.
Is it that one thing that Jiggin with Jordan did?
I don't know, it just says, no, it's a dive the Titanic.
Oh,
I guess
then
they,
no.
They put some old stuff in the water.
Because Jiggin with Jordan has that thing where they dove in the middle of a place and that the place had like sunk a boat and airplanes and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know if it was that because I know other people did go dive there.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
I just googled the website.
I'll have to
Okay.
look it up.
So that's something. That's more for us, and more for when he's older. But quick vacation for us particularly.
Yeah, that he
And easy. You just get a hotel, you go to the museum, you go home.
and if he's like anything like I was when I was a kid, going on a vacation, I just wanted to swim in the pool at the hotel. So
He's
as
happy.
long as it has a
We're
pool, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Hey, we'll go swimming. Maybe we bring him a friend.
Yeah.
Or his cousins or something. Maybe a cousin. Maybe not all of them. 3, 2. That's too many kids. But yeah, that's just
Yeah.
a thought. More for us than him. What are we at? Okay, this one's a duh. No brainer duh.
No brainer,
It's
duh.
a duh, no brainers. Disney World,
Yeah,
Florida.
I've never been to Disney World. I've been to Disneyland.
I've never been to Disneyland. Oh my god.
I like avocado. Don't hit me with avocado.
That's what I think of your avocado.
I love me some avocado.
Sit down.
That's what I get for talking about Disneyland. They have avocados.
I'm keeping this.
Give him something soft.
Good one. There you go. He thinks it's funny.
He's like, why is it there?
There you go. Good job. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
But I've always wanted to go to Disney World. I like land, but...
Which one? I've been to Disney World, not Land. So we're complete opposites.
Yes.
So World is closer.
Yes. And cheaper. I'm pretty sure Disney World's cheaper than Disneyland.
Probably. Also, they have, we've seen on YouTube, they have the State Fair.
Yeah.
They have the Strawberry Festival there. I don't know when. I didn't look up like the
No, but I
dates.
think it's like February Strawberry Festival.
I don't know if it's going to be too hot because isn't it summer for them? Or is it
No,
not?
they have summer. In Florida, they have summer at the same time we have
No,
Florida.
but like, isn't it during the summertime?
I just said in February.
It's in February?
I think. It's January or February.
Okay, so
Strawberry
it's
Festival.
not, because isn't it even hotter there in the summer?
Yes.
So like, it's not their summer, so we wouldn't
I
melt.
thought you meant their summer was in February, and I'm all like, Florida's not that far away.
I meant that their summer is on a different level than our summer.
True.
Like, we'll sweat in our summer. Their summer, we will melt completely, probably. I don't know. I don't remember what time we were there. So.
What time we were there? I don't know. I've never been there.
time?
I've never been to Florida.
What time of my life? I don't know what month we went when we went. I was 8. Diggory. What is with him? He wants to beat you with everything.
I just saved this ball. I guess I'm keeping it.
Also, I have relatives in Florida, so it'll be kind of a...
I have relatives in Florida too.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
It's alright. They're offended.
We could go visit them all. Or bring more people with us, obviously.
True.
Bring the whole family. Like I said, that one's a dub, but I had to put it on the list.
Yes, obviously.
That's gonna happen. Disney, Florida, that's gonna happen.
Yes.
That's not a maybe. That's gonna happen.
Hopefully, multiple times.
Maybe.
And hopefully sooner rather than later.
Just move on.
I wanted to go before he was born, so I mean, I didn't get that.
We
so.
have to go when he's old enough to remember it.
Yes,
But
and we have to
don't-
go to Harry Potter Land.
But we don't want to go.
Side note, I know everyone's mad at J.K. Rowling, but
Yeah, she really. I don't know what she's doing.
I don't know. But I still love Harry Potter.
I mean, she didn't make the
Oh,
movies.
do you want your ball?
She just wrote the books.
Even crazy people have good ideas sometimes.
Well, she didn't make the movies, but I still like the movies.
I like the books.
Well, the books were fine, but once you become too famous, some people say things, and maybe they shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe her head's in the right place. Maybe it's not. Maybe she's on drugs.
Maybe she misspoke.
Maybe. Hopefully she apologizes. It's okay, Dig.
We still love you, Diggory.
She didn't invent the name Diggory.
No.
Moving on.
Moving on.
We're going to Florida someday.
Hopefully within 2 years.
Some of these are a little far-fetched. This one's kind of a cheap, I made it up one. Less touristy. Magnet fishing in Michigan.
I always want to go magnet fishing. She got that because I've always watched videos on magnet fishing because I want to do it. And there's lots of water around here.
It's Michigan. We have water. Diggory, uncaged. He's like, who are you talking to? Why can't I play? Jump. Lots of water, magnet fishing, something you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be something fun for him to do, or try to do.
Mm-hmm.
I figure we can maybe find some place by the water that we can go camping.
Yeah, somewhere that's not like right here doing the local.
Maybe towards the end of the summer when it's getting cooler, we can put on our flannel and go by the water.
Y'all can put on flannel. I don't think I want to put on flannel.
Like end of summer,
I
beginning
want to
of,
put on my bathing suit.
beginning of fall, like when it's starting to get colder. Maybe up in the UP, I don't know. Let go. Mommy's boy.
We wouldn't think so since he was beating me.
He just loves you so much. But yeah, maybe we'll go camping or some other activity in Michigan.
Yeah.
Somewhere by
Depends
the
on
water.
his age because we could always like go canoeing or something if
Yeah.
he was older.
I mean, this is something we can do almost at any age, and it's fairly cheap.
Yeah.
Like, we just have to buy the magnet.
Yep.
And that's something that's, I feel like it'd be relaxing. I feel like that'd be another one that'd be a really good short vacation, just get away.
Right. It'd be like instead of people go camping and fishing, we would go magnet fishing. So
I
that
don't
we're
like
not
fishing.
harming fish.
I don't like fishing. I have a thing
And we'd
about
be
fishing.
cleaning the water instead of polluting it with more fishing line.
And if you don't find anything, we'll still...
And we don't eat fish, so we don't want to catch them. We just put holes in their mouth for no reason.
Holes in their jaw. It's so sad. Diamond mining in South Carolina.
Woohoo!
I saw
Find me diamond. 5-minute
I
diamond.
found it on YouTube. One of her YouTube people did it, and it sounded cool. So I looked it up. It's actually really cheap. I don't know exactly what they have, but you can go camping at the particular one in South Carolina.
What is it?
Diggory.
You cannot have the tripod. I'm sorry. That's one thing you can't have. Let's. How about we cap it?
Oh,
Sharpie on the baby. Sharpie.
good
That's what
thing.
everyone thinks his arm mark is anyway, so.
Yeah. It's brown now. Okay, where were we? Yeah, I forget what it's called.
He wants his water.
There you go. If he bumps the camera, it's gonna mess it up.
It's okay.
I don't know where it is. I think it's called Diamond Hill Mine. Yeah, Diamond Hill Mine, South Carolina. It's really cheap. It's $20 for adults, $5 for kids. You can go camping there too, so it's not like you have to just leave. It didn't say much about if you got anything. I don't know how it works. I think if you find something, you keep it. And I mean, little boys love digging in dirt.
Right. And I think it'd be cool. I did some kind of quarry experience up north in Michigan when I was in school, so that was fun when I was a kid. So
I mean, it's a
think
little
it would
bit
be.
farther away, but it's, you know, if you want to travel, it's a good excuse to go to another state. I'd like to go to another state and have a goal, not just wander aimlessly.
Right.
And like I said, you
Right.
do
We could
that.
eventually make like a one thing for every state to kind of do like a whole state, the whole country.
As long as I can find something to do in that state.
Besides Hawaii and Alaska.
Yeah, I'm not going to Alaska.
I want to go to Alaska.
It's
I would love to
pretty gay-friendly,
cruise
though.
to Alaska.
I'll do the cruise in Alaska. No, I don't know. I don't want to drown in cold water.
So we can't fly over hot water. We can't. We can't drown in cold
I just
water.
don't want to drown or get stuck in floating in water or, you know, Titanic was an interesting movie, but I'd rather not experience it. I'll just sleep with my life jacket on. It'll be fine.
Okay, we'll bring our own.
I'll bring my own. Ooh, do you think they let you bring those inflatable rafts on the
I
cruise?
mean, if you had it in your luggage, probably.
Like if I don't, if it's still
Yeah.
in the package.
I don't know.
Like nothing to see here. It's an emergency.
Nothing to see here. Protecting my family.
I don't want to drown or get lost.
And she
at
doesn't
sea.
want to die when she can't be scared if she's with us.
I want to die alone. I don't want to die with my family. Dying
If
is
it's like that, like
dying is
scary.
like the most weakest, vulnerable thing you could do as a person. Like, you know, you're dying. You can't. I want to be able to weep and cry and do whatever I'm going to do when I die. I don't want to have to be brave for my family. I want to die alone.
If it's like that, I'm guessing.
If it's like that, if it's a tragedy, not like of old age.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
We're getting off topic. We're all still alive. Yeah, we're gonna go dig for diamonds in South Carolina and bring the boy.
The boy.
The boy. And that's another one that probably wouldn't take too long.
No.
Maybe not a week, maybe a weekend.
Yeah,
Probably
maybe like a long
a
weekend,
long weekend.
at least.
I kind of like the idea of being able to just go. If
Yeah.
We, if we want, have a few vacations where you could just be like, hey, Diggory, you want to go somewhere? Get in the car.
He's like, what? I don't want to get in the car right now.
Or if we're feeling, you know, I don't even know what you call that. If we're feeling it, we could bring a friend, bring his cousin, bring, you know, bring my brother. I don't know.
Diggory.
I only have one left and it's not that great. I think that's the last one.
She didn't leave the best for last. What?
Interesting for us. It's another kind of duh.
Duh.
Hawaii in September.
Didn't we just talk about how you don't want to be on an airplane with us?
It'll be fine. We have to. There's no other way. So, yeah.
True. Only flying or sailing gets you to Hawaii.
Not going on a cruise. So, either way, we're going to get to Hawaii or one of the islands in September. Because I googled it, and April, May, September, and October are the best months to go to Hawaii, apparently.
Because it's hot but not too hot.
And they have, like, swells and things.
I don't know anything about swells.
Like, the water is swell,
Yeah.
and they have, like, storms and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So,
non-hurricane season, probably.
yes. So we'd have to go, and September's very convenient because I want to go there so that we can get remarried. So that would work out. We have to go in September.
Hope you turned it off.
Now. Jump. See, he's excited about going to Hawaii.
Can I ask why all of your vacations are inside of the United States?
I forgot to tell you. I live here in the United States.
You forgot to tell me you live in the United States?
Not you, them. I forgot to tell them that I was sticking to the U.S. because I live in the U.S.
You not only didn't tell them, you didn't tell me. I'm all over here like, she's gonna want to go here, and then she's all sticks here.
I'd like to explore the country I live in before I venture
True.
off into.
True.
I mean, I've been to Canada. I did have a Canadian diamond mining on my list before, but it's not in the U.S. I just thought we should do a U.S. one. 'Cause
Yes.
Well, I don't want to Google places. I don't even know the city or Providence.
Yeah.
Or whatever else I want to call it. So.
Territories.
Location. That's all I have. So those are vacation ideas for people if you need a vacation. Vacation ideas for me, because I need a vacation. And most of them are kid friendly, I think.
Yeah.
I think Hawaii's kid friendly.
Yeah. There's
Just
lots of beaches.
maybe the museum might not be that kid friendly, but it's
can
not
make
that
it
far
work.
away. Yeah. Those are my ideas if you need a vacation.
Give us your vacation ideas.
Let us know if you've been to any of these places.
Right, or any cool places that we didn't think of that are in states you live in or countries you live in.
If you're from Massachusetts, tell me how much you hate tourists. Let me know. I can stay home.
I mean, I think Hawaiians probably hate tourists.
They have. What else would they do if they didn't have tourists?
I don't know.
I feel like that's
Eat
their main,
spam?
like money, isn't it?
Well, most tourist towns, the main money is tourism.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yes, but I mean, they would find something else
Oh yeah.
if they didn't.
Was it,
I mean, yeah, because they existed before.
nobody went to Florida before they built hotels.
I'm sure some people went to Florida before
Well,
they
built
made
all those
hotels.
trains. I was watching. They said they made a lot of trains, but there's a lot of swamp. They said.
Yeah.
So they had to
It was
build
very
hotels
swampy.
before people would come. So there was nothing there before. Then you need tourism.
Yes.
So what was your favorite? What are we doing first?
Disney.
Okay.
Okay, besides Disney.
Besides Disney, because that's a duh.
And mind you, Disney also means Universal. Because
Disney means all of Florida. We're just gonna cover it.
She's
Cover the
just
state.
calling it Disney.
Calling it Disney. We're going there. Everyone knows what Disney means. The whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
Shebang.
It's
It's Mickey shebang.
I don't know, like small one. My favorite would I think would be, magnet fishing because that's something that I've always wanted to do.
Since
I
you've
think
heard
it
of it.
seems very cool.
Hold that thought. Scam likely. Who are these
Lily's
people?
favorite is your phone ringing during a video.
I don't know. Bills.
But scam likely bills.
What else would it be?
Scam likely.
It's a bill I don't actually have.
Yeah.
Bills. So I don't
Um,
answer. So you'd rather go magnet fishing. That's your second favorite.
That like we could do
Lighting changed.
easily and sooner.
Okay.
Like obviously like Hawaii sounds amazing right now.
But you can't go till September.
But I can't go till September and I can't go this September. So
Did you turn the light on? Is it going to be too dark in here now?
I don't know, I can't see.
The sun went away. Sorry. Can you still
Sorry.
see us?
Soon I'll have to do a review on a magnet light, not magnet light.
Magnet fishing.
No, a review on a ring light soon.
I almost bought one, but I ran out of money. Sorry.
It's alright. One day I'll go back to work and have some money.
So, Disney World, then magnet fishing. That seems to be our future. What do you think, Dig? Where do you want to go?
He wants to go to Chipmunk Town.
We might be over vacations when we get back from Disney World. We're not be able to afford another vacation after Disney World. Okay, that's it.
Like, subscribe.
Diggory.